go right down through it. Shouldn't take too long. Call to order, so I'm going to call the meeting to order for the Zoning Board of Adjustment, January 11th, 2017. And Leslie, if you could do a roll call.
Yep. Commission Member Walker.
Here.
Commission Member Poppin.
Here.
Embry.
Here.
Frostestead.
Here.
And Frunholz is absent.
Okay. Item number 3, approve the minutes from the January 13, 2016 Board of Adjustment meeting. Move to action. So I would seek a motion to approve those minutes.
So
We
moved.
have a motion to approve the minutes.
We do, but
Yeah, I'll.
Frank?
So.
Okay, and do we have a second?
I'll second.
And it's Cammy. I'm sorry, Cammy.
Okay, great. And do we have any discussion about the minutes?
No discussion.
Hearing none. Those in favor of accepting the minutes signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
I will
We approve the
abstain.
minutes.
I will abstain.
Item number 4.
Craig.
Approve a chairperson. Yep.
Sorry. Jenny said she will abstain because she was not present for those meeting minutes. For that.
Okay, great. And with my distance here and inability to see people, I'll let you bail me out on these, Leslie. Thank you.
You're welcome.
No problem, Craig.
Okay. So, item 4. Approve a chairperson for the Zoning Board of Adjustment. Move to action. So I would open nominations for a chairperson to serve for 2017. Do we have any nominations?
I nominate Craig Walker for chair of the committee.
Did you hear that?
No.
Okay. Frostestead nominated you to be the chairperson of the Zoning Board of Adjustment.
Okay. Thank you, Frank.
Sounds like.
Do we have a second for that?
No, I'll second that. It's like deja vu.
Embry will second that.
Do we have any further nominations?
No further nominations.
Okay. All those in favor of Craig Walker continuing as the chairperson for the Zoning Board of Adjustment signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay. Thank you. Moving to item number 5. Approve a vice chair for the Zoning Board of Adjustment. Move to action. I would place Frank's name in nomination. If I could get a second.
Second.
Second by Poppin.
Thank you. Any further nominations?
No further nominations.
Okay. All those in favor of Frank filling the position of vice chairperson for the Zoning Board of Adjustment for 2017 signify by saying aye.
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 All ayes.
Opposed? Okay, so I'm assuming that's all unanimous. Congratulations, Frank. And item number 6. Approve a secretary for the Zoning Board of Adjustment, and I would just like to move that we continue the process that we have for the last number of years. Leslie, that you would continue in that role as city staff to take the minutes and make sure we get copies of them prior to our meetings, if that would be okay.
Sure.
So I would move that the board adopt that measure. Second.
I'll second that.
Embry seconds.
Thank you. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Leslie, thank you. And I appreciate all your hard work here on keeping our minutes in line.
You're welcome.
Maybe next year we can have a few more meetings so you get to do a few more minutes.
Yeah, I need a little practice.
Instead of one a year. Okay, staff reports. Matt Goodell, because I'm not sitting there, I'm gonna have you say whatever introductory comments you might have, but also maybe introduce Terry to the group, because I have met Terry, and kind of explain what his role is going to be now with the city and with zoning and with our group, if you could. Thank you.
Sure. So Terry's filling the spot of Paul Stagg, who is no longer with the city. He moved to another position in another town. Terry basically will be doing all the planning and zoning inspections, and anything having to do with the zoning board of adjustments, planning and zoning. That's pretty much it. Anything that Paul did, he's going to do. There will be some inspections that staff does when he's not available, but otherwise he's doing all that, and he'll probably be in all these meetings. Anything else you want to add?
No, not really. I guess I can go ahead and let you know this is part-time. It's not a full-time position. I do work full-time in Iowa City. I've been over there for 27 years as building inspector. I am also the plans examiner for the city of Iowa City. I have had quite a bit of experience with planning and zoning over there and in other smaller jurisdictions around this area. I do the actual building inspections and everything in West Branch right now. So I usually work morning, noons, and nights in the smaller jurisdictions. So sometimes you might see me during a noon hour, you might see me at 8 o'clock at night. And, it just varies. All my kids are gone, so I have plenty of time. So, but I had talked to Craig a little bit at one of the last meetings, and there are going to be some properties coming up where we might have to take a look at, a special exception or a zoning variance due to location of decks and so forth. With this community, it's just an old community. You have a lot of old properties in there that were built before zoning regulations, and if they ever want to do anything, we're going to have to take a look at, the certain situations in regards to setbacks and so forth. So I'm sure some of those will be coming in the near future.
I've seen several houses, including some near me, that are putting decks on houses, including the front of the house, not the back of the house, but front of the house. And that would take it out from the 25-foot setback they're supposed to have. And how is that going to work out?
Well, we did find something in the zoning ordinance. I think it was before Christmas. I don't know if you remember, Matt, but it does talk about balconies and uncovered porches are allowed to go ahead and extend into that required front yard.
So if they do not cover them or enclose them, if they do that, they're in trouble. But if they don't, then that's it might be clear.
And another thing that other communities have that I think it'd be something to look at is when you have these older neighborhoods where all these houses are established. If, zoning is all about aesthetics. So when you look down that block, they all look like they're about the same distance away from the front property line. There might be something we can put in the code if there isn't already where we can allow them to go up to the closest property or the average setback of all the properties all the way down the block, so that if they did want to come a little closer, then they would be all in line. I've seen that happen in a lot of communities. It's, you just don't want one back 35 feet and the other one 2 feet off the property line. And then you're, something to look at.
What other communities did you work in? Smaller communities?
I work in a lot right now.
Oh, you do? Oh,
yeah. I work in West Liberty. I've been down there since 1994, part-time. I do Durant, Tipton, just all part-time. So, it's it seems like when one community gets busy, the next one slows down. So it's, you know, so it works out pretty good. So,
Well, welcome to West Branch.
thank you.
11:09.
I'd just like to add a couple comments. I did have a chance to speak with Terry prior to the holidays, and found that he is going to be really a great resource for us because he's had a lot of experience in a lot of different communities, and so we get the benefit of seeing what other people, how they've tackled some problems, and he has actually looked at some of our code, and I think down the road we may find some little tweaks that we can put in there that'll make everybody's life a little easier. The foremost folks in West Branch who have to deal with codes when they do changes, we can address that right up front so that hopefully they can make improvements or replacements to houses or what have you, and not have to run through a lot of up and down, if you will. So, Terry, welcome aboard, and looking forward to working with you.
Thank you. Does anybody else have any?
Leslie, anything else?
No, does anyone else have any questions for Terry besides that? Micah, do you have any other questions?
Nope.
Nope, we're all good here on our end, Craig.
Okay, does anyone?
Okay, then I'm just going to move to item 8, which is to adjourn. So if I can
Craig, one more.
motion to
Sorry, Frank was saying something.
Okay, do you have any news about a spring meeting? It usually seems to be a
can't hear him.
meeting that we rotate between Davenport, Cedar Rapids, whatever, as a zoning.
A zoning meeting? Okay, you're addressing this question. Frank's asking if there is any zoning meetings scheduled for the upcoming spring. At this time, there's nothing scheduled. Matt,
Nothing for the Board of Adjustment. Now the zoning group
yep, Matt.
got regular scheduled meetings.
Right, and this is some additional training I believe you're referring to.
Training session.
Yeah, the training session. We usually do it about every other year.
Every other?
Every other year we.
So this is the year then?
Yeah, we went to one 2 years ago. I attended that one. Last
Yes.
year we did have one that was similar to it was for newer members, but we don't have anything
Okay.
scheduled for right now. We did look into it, but we didn't feel that there was enough participation to warrant another training session at this time.
Oh, that's right.
But that could change.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, Craig.
Okay. Good. Thank you. Can I get a motion to adjourn our meeting?
I'll move to adjourn.
Hoppin move to adjourn.
And second?
I'll second.
Embry second.
And everybody's going to accept, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you, folks, and hope you all have a good evening. And Leslie, thanks for kind of being my eyes on that end of the phone.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye
Bye.
now.